Rev, did you see the post by SK Gaming League of Legends about all their new women who are in their female team, but it's 4 dudes and a girl?
I did not hear about that, but as soon as I heard the direction, that was the conclusion I knew was coming. Yes.
Yes, we have this right here. We're back with another League of Legends Game Changers.
You don't even have to scroll down. I've seen enough.
Yep. First matchup is against whatever. Let's make it a good one here. And here's one of their star female players right here, which is just great here in this
That's
stage.
what empathy will get you.
Yep, empathy gets you that right here. But now if you scroll down, you'll notice that there's a lot of comments, 78 comments right here. But when you actually look at the comments down below, not so many comments down here. My comment actually was hidden, as were many others. To which I just responded with, really? Over here? And there's Homeboy right there. Did ratio them, which was very nice to see. But yes, the amount of hidden replies. I mean, I'm just going to scroll down as fast as I possibly can and see how far this goes, because everybody knows this is nonsense right here.
Damn. Mine was hidden. Mine was like, what a doll, said no one ever.
You should have put it. There it is right there.
Yeah.
What a doll. Yep. So that's what we have here.
I didn't even know mine was hidden.
It's like I always say with this stuff, like, women aren't mad enough about this.
Listen, I 100% agree. 100% agree.
Accelerate it.
There are. Oh, you want more, huh?
I want to accelerate the living shit out of this. I want them to take every single female space. I want them to be replaced entirely. I want all of that as fast and as hard as humanly possible. They deserve it. Because for 2 reasons. 1, they say nothing. And 2, they never say anything outside of what affects them. So if it's a male issue, could give a shit. They're not there fighting for anybody. It's just me. So I'm saying the ones that are vocal, it's typically, how does this affect women? You see this with like JK, for instance. JK, like, she will just, it's the female issue is what matters. Okay, could you apply that to other things? Have you maybe looked outside of yourself for a second and also noticed, like, hey, there's insanity in a lot of other places as well? So for those 2 reasons, I want massive acceleration, and that will solve this in 2 seconds when they have no more rights left, because they have to learn that you have to do something. You have to say something. You can't rely on the men that you also equally hate, that you've also equally not given 2 shits about, that we've been erased from society and culture. They don't seem to give a shit about that, because I'm not seeing them fight for us. We've been fighting for them. Men on this panel, every single day, you see men saying we need to do something. We're always talking about doing something. I've never heard them say, fuck all for us, ever. It's always them. Accelerate it as fast as you possibly can. I want to see nothing but men in drag. That's what I want to see. Nothing but. Rant fucking over. But no, seriously, it's exhausting. It is exhausting. The level of fucking narcissism from these people. And at the same time, woe is me, my space. Now, you take like Blabs, for example, or like Vera. These are people who have said, I'm not saying all women, by and large, this is happening to their space because they're saying nothing. You see them, you know for a fact on their little swim teams and everything like that, for the photo ops, they're like, oh, you're so brave. And you know that in the corner, they're looking for people going, this is so unfair. Then do something. Or then say that, men, we need your help. Please help us with this, because we're apparently cowards. We need your help. But then likewise, you better also then start fighting for our rights too. But they won't. Fuck them all.
Here's the problem with this organization in general, is that this is not an abnormal thing when it comes to this. Like, this is last year's roster. I want to show you last year's roster of teams. Here we go. Let's just take a look at these people right here as we scroll through, and tell me, how many of these are women versus not women here. We got,
good Lord.
I know.
Reality is funnier than parody.
It is at this point, and it's honestly.
I think that's a chick. That's not.
No, these are they all got wee-wees over here. Give it up for Kayla. It's Kayla. I'm Kayla, guys. Look at the hearts.
There's facial hair and everything. What the fuck? They don't even try.
Like, I'm
Got
sorry.
arm
Hold
hair.
on. Look
Big
at this
arm
dude right here. Sorry. Okay. So I actually went in, like, they may look the part. They may look the part of a man, right? But do you think that they'd at least try to sound like a woman? Let's go back to this year's roster. I went in on this person's stream, and I want to show you this really fast. This is the person down here. Okay. Do you see it down here, right here? Okay. That's them. They're hidden right here. Let's just see what they had to say.
I stream an hour or 2 in the morning until I can't stand League anymore. So an hour. Yeah, fair enough.
Dude's got a deeper voice than me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, it's honestly, it's amazing. I have...
Accelerate it. Let their bathroom lines be a fucking 10-hour wait. Let all of it happen. Oh, yeah. I give them what they want. Enough with having to read women. Done. I'm going to go with logic. You said this. There you go. You got it. You got it there, toots. So now men occupy your space as well. At some point, ladies, you've got to fucking fight for yourself. At some point. And again, if you can't, I understand it. Maybe that's a male thing because men are disagreeable by nature. That's why they're usually very good at arguing. Great. Then say, men, I need your help. But then also cut the shit out with the patriarchy bullshit. Like, you got to pick. You just can't be just cater to women with literally whatever they want. Just whatever they want. The reason why, by the way, I'm so fucking angry is because I was a feminist at one point. I was fighting for them constantly until I realized, interesting, this is a power grab. Because when I have something to say, fuck you. And I learned real quickly, this is a con job. This is everything else in life. It's a power grab. It's just power, power, power. The end. God, King Emperor.
That should be a slogan. Fuck them all.
Well,
Yeah,
I'm sure
actually
it is.
sounds like a nice job, actually. That's actually very nice.
Very busy job. Bonnie Blue style.
Look, there's no solving that. There's nothing that we or anybody can do to solve that.
That solves it. Accelerate. Because Craig, think about it. What do you do if you fight for them? And then they go play dead again, then the problem comes back again, right? Like so we can't fight this war for them because then nothing is learned. And at the same time, the more power then you give them, the more rights they will absolutely, with a smile on their face, take from you. So it's like, what's the point? And now I understand you're in a hard position. You're a father, right? And I understand that. But I bet you there's a point where you've been a parent, I'm imagining, where you have to let go of your kids and let them do the dumb thing to learn on their own, whatever that may be. I kind of see this as the same situation.
A few months ago, I told the story on the show where we went out. We were at a volleyball tournament, and there was a boy playing in the volleyball tournament. And we refused to let our daughter play in that event, in that game. We said, no, we're not letting her. Sorry, we're not. And by the way, not the boy's fault, because it was not a boy thinking that he was a girl, right? This was just a boy who wanted to play volleyball. But the rules say that he could play volleyball up to a certain age, right? To which I say, not doing that. Not doing that nonsense. He was jumping higher, hitting harder. He was clearly physically superior than every single girl on the court, right? Whether he was good or not does not matter to me. Whether he plays or not, it was the principle side of it. So as a parent, we did what we did. And man, oh man, did we get, like, there was, I told this story as well. There was a mom who was like, well, if my husband was here, I don't think my daughter would have played either. And it's like, that's the problem, because you should say something about this when it's your time to step up. And you let your daughter go on the court, and you knew it was wrong, but you still allowed it, because guess what? You had what John C. Reilly calls empathy. That's the issue. Empathy gets you a guy with a goatee playing in the women's in the women's category. That's what you get.
It's just like that principle of suicidal empathy, like just going so far with it, you're literally just destroying yourself to express empathy and to be on the right side of history. And we're seeing it top to bottom, even affecting kids, as you just said.
Yeah, absolutely. It's disheartening.
Literally putting them in harm's way, especially with sports.
That's where we're at. Hit that subscribe button right here and watch another video right here.